This is our time, and yeah, we gon' shine. You better put your blockers on before you get blind. Wildcats gon' win. Yeah, we all.
The Sports Corner. I'm your host, Dominique Williams, and joining me, I have Felix Reyes Jr. and Timothy White Jr. On today's show, we'll be discussing the MLB World Series, NFL Week 9 review, NBA Hot Topic, and much more sports. So, let's get this play started. So, the 2015 MLB World Series is well and done. Kansas City Royals beat the New York Mets in Game 5. Score of 7-2. But first, let's take a look back to our predictions. Start with you.
Well, I mean, the Mets are already down 1-0. But I don't think it's time for fans like you to get a little discouraged. It's only down 1-0.
I ain't discouraged.
I still think that the Mets will pull it out. I think they'll win in probably 6 or 7 games. The pitching this postseason has been phenomenal. It's just going to be tough because the Royals put up a lot of runs.
Oh. So, what did you guys think about the series?
We were all wrong.
Very.
But a part of me is a little bit happy that the Mets lost.
Yes,
Only
definitely.
because they put my own team out. They put my own team out.
Definitely. And my team didn't even have a chance. So, yeah.
Right, but I picked the Mets for their pitching, but it just didn't show up. And their supporting defense was no better. It seemed like at least once a game, their infield made an error that led to another run for the Royals. And if you can't score runs against the Royals, chances are you're going to lose.
Definitely.
I say the game was rigged.
The game was rigged.
That's
Would
salt.
you like to have an input on this?
That's all salt coming from Dominique.
Right.
Just to let guys know who don't follow baseball, Royals won 4-1 in Game 5. You know, just like the Warriors. Y'all can gloat about that later.
We'll
Y'all can
get back to that.
And the thing is, my whole thing was the parade, though. 800,000 fans showed up to the parade in downtown Kansas, and at least 200,000 wedged in and around the historic Union Stadium.
That's a lot of people.
That is crazy.
When you shut down school for a World Series, you
Right.
must beat that
That
team.
is crazy. So, yeah, kudos to the Royals. They definitely did their thing. I was more so leaning towards the Yankees until, you know, I realized we weren't going to be in the postseason.
I was going to say, wait, they were even
Yes.
in the postseason.
And then it was the Cubs, because I was with the whole Back to the Future, propaganda. A little excited about that. So, you know, the Royals knocked everybody out.
But the Royals just looked hungry after the way that they lost the World Series last year to the Giants. Yeah, but the Royals,
It's been a long journey for
literally lost the World Series the year before, so they look like a team of destiny. And it's a nice story for them to come back and win it this year. So
Definitely.
congrats to them.
Back to back.
And it just has to restore the natural order. The Yankees have to do
Oh,
better,
here you go.
so we can be on top.
Look,
If the Mets are better than the
Yankees
Yankees,
are not the only team in New York. Get over it.
I get that, but they
Get
should be
over
the
it.
top team in
But
New
they're
York.
not going to be.
Look, they will be.
Look.
They will be.
The
Give them
only
time.
highlight of the
Also
Yankees
that
would be
hope.
your A-Rod stories back to back here and there in the media.
He is
That is the highlight of
Holding
the
on to
Yankees.
that.
The highlight of the Yankees next season will be a World Series. Okay, moving on.
Let's save that.
Let's get back. All right. So this past weekend, the Green Bay Packers lost back-to-back games for the first time since 2010, while the Panthers remain unbeaten. So, what did you guys think about this weekend?
I did not expect this.
I
did.
I'm glad we're finally on the same page. I'm glad we're finally on the same page about something.
Right.
But yes, I
Check
definitely
out
did.
Cam Newton right
I
there.
definitely did expect this coming into week 9. Now week 8, when they played the Broncos, didn't expect
Didn't
that.
expect
Didn't expect Aaron Rodgers to have such a poor performance. Aaron Rodgers was 14 for 22 for only 77 yards
Against Broncos.
against the Broncos.
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That is ridiculous.
Their team was held to under 200 yards.
That is
total,
ridiculous.
so
That
it was
is
bad.
almost, in matter of fact, that is a shame because you're on a collegiate level like the NFL. You're supposed to be the pro, the best organization in the world. You're supposed to be one of the most famous organizations, which is the Green Bay Packers in the NFL. So, I mean,
Right, but going
Come
back to
on,
the Packers
man.
game, I put a lot of it on their defense. They gave up so many big plays to Cam Newton in that offense.
Definitely.
It was
Cam
just
Newton
ridiculous.
rushed for a touchdown, had 3 passing
Right.
touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he had
It was a different
me
type
go
of
back
game
to
for them.
the
They usually
stats.
beat you with ground and pound, but in this game, they literally threw the ball downfield at least 2 or 3 times.
definitely
every drive.
Cam
It
Newton.
was bad.
Cam Newton went 15 for 30 for 297 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception, 1 rushing touchdown.
They gashed him down the field. And
Cam Newton
That
definitely.
sounds like
and
MVP numbers to me.
And I'm telling you, Cam Newton is having a MVP candidate season. I'm not gonna go ahead and say he's
leading
MVP
the
yet.
Panthers to a real good season into the playoffs and
right.
possible Super
I
Bowl
still can't.
predictions
He's
there.
definitely
Possible.
MVP candidate, but I still can't give it to him when you got Tom Terrific.
Yeah, and when you got terrific Tom,
And
definitely out
they're
there doing his
unbeaten as
thing.
well. So if you got to take the Patriots unbeaten or the Panthers unbeaten,
Whatever.
yeah,
But
lean towards
to be honest with you, when it comes down to that win that the Panthers had over the Green Bay Packers, the Packers secondary, man, it's almost like they're not even out there.
Right.
Their defense in general, to be honest with you, that's the reason why they lost. Because Aaron Rodgers did have a better game going into Week 9. He went 25 for 48, threw for 369 yards, 4 TDs, only 1 interception. So I mean, he bounced back a little bit, but at the same time, the offense was a lot more reliant on Aaron Rodgers' throwing arm rather than running the ball.
I was say that too. Like they kind of had to throw the ball as much as they
Exactly,
did.
and the
They played from
defense
behind, so.
and the defense did not show up.
Right.
The defense did not show up at all,
Now, I
if
still
you
think
ask me.
the Packers could get it together. I did pick them to win the Super Bowl, so
Wow.
Well-
I need
That's
you
not
guys to
gonna
get it
happen.
together.
Well, let's not
I
go
need
to
you
that.
guys to get it
That's-
together.
Let's not go to that because my Super Bowl pick was the Colts, and they're just
Hey,
what
we
a
talked
flop.
about that
I
if
mean,
What
my
a
Super Bowl
flop.
picks are the Giants, and they are leading in the conference.
barely. But anyways, I don't want to talk about it because Andrew Luck is hurt right now again. So the Colts aren't making the Super Bowl. I doubt they're not even making the playoffs. So
Yo, they could make the playoffs. What if they just win like all their division games? Like they go 7-9 and win.
without Andrew Luck,
They
I
could win the
doubt it.
division.
Without Andrew Luck,
Though?
Matt Hasselbeck is 2-0 this season without Andrew Luck. Like, look at their division. They have
Look,
nobody to compete
I'm
with.
not
in
that
their division.
desperate.
They can definitely win their
I'm
division.
not- Can I just change my pick? I'm not that desperate to put all my cards on Matt Hasselbeck.
You gotta ride that out, bro.
This is me, my team for
Just
real.
ride it out, bro.
You made the bed.
Look, I expected Andre Johnson to be a factor. He's been
Johnson.
absent.
I
He's been,
dropped him from the fantasy league after I picked him up last week.
look, I expected him to be a factor, and he wasn't. He's been absent for most of the season.
Got you.
The running game hasn't been great. The defense hasn't been great. I mean, they look
It was
pretty.
good this past week when they beat the Broncos.
Yeah, when they beat the Broncos, of course, but like that was okay. Where was this week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth?
Right.
You know, like it's kind of. I don't want to say it's too little, too late, but come on now. This type of play should have shown up in the beginning of the season, not in the middle. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. So that was your week. Week 9 review. Sorry, got me confused with week 8. So. Going into this next topic, Greg Hardy exploded on the Cowboys sideline but went quiet in the post-game interview. Is he the right guy for this team?
No.
I
N-O
don't
spells
think so
no.
either.
N-O spells no. For this one reason. One, they found his photos they found the photos of his ex-girlfriend just recently released, I believe, by TMZ. Deadspin, there you go.
Yeah,
They both released the pictures of his girlfriend that he allegedly beat
it was,
over the summer.
It was bad.
And it's very bad. Worse than the Chris Brown Rihanna thing for sure.
Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, and the fact that we're not gonna go into that, but the fact that he like has this attitude, like this shrug it off, oh who cares, nonchalant, like you know,
most,
and then has the nerve.
Athletes always have that arrogant attitude.
Yeah,
actually.
but when it comes down to something like this, of this
serious.
statute, yeah, you have to, you know, put your attitude aside. You have to humble yourself when it comes down to addressing this stuff.
But a lot of
And on
people
top
don't.
of that, he has the nerve to be disruptive still. After the whole situation, if I was in a situation like that, God forbid I'm ever in a situation like that. I doubt it will ever happen. But if I was in his shoes, put it that way, I would have been quiet for the rest of the season. Like the media, I would have been very
attention towards me for
definitely.
Kind of went
Definitely.
the Ray Rice route, pretty much, almost like.
well.
I
Kinda
think, in my
stabilized,
opinion, Ray
but-
Rice handled this way better than he's handled.
Exactly.
He went out,
And the
had
fact
press
that he got a
conference,
second
answered the questions.
chance.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he got a second chance is because he's a better football player right now than Ray Rice. That's
I
the
guess
only
you could
thing
say
that
that.
comes down to, can you still play football and produce for my team at a high rate? When it
I
comes
guess
down
you
to
could
the
say that.
Cowboys and him being the right guy for the team, in my opinion, no. But for the Cowboys, it comes down to what can you really tolerate. If you can tolerate his off-the-field baggage, then he plays for your team like he is. If you can't, and you seem like he's not going to be any better than he was before, and you feel like he can't help you win games anymore, then you got to let him go.
I feel like this is just the Cowboys picking up Greg Hardy, though, honestly, in my opinion. I feel like that's just the Cowboys being the Cowboys, you know.
Right.
Always trying to be in the main focal point, always trying to be in the spotlight, whether it's for them playing bad, playing good, or just off the field of antics.
Right.
And this is one of those off the field antics that's keeping them in people's mouths, basically.
And
Greg
the shocking thing was Jason Garrett said that he was one of the leaders on this team. Now, if that's the case, then
If that's the case, then you guys have some real explaining to do.
Right. You guys
Definitely.
are in the heat.
But I mean, Greg Hardy's play has been, you know, it hasn't been when the Cowboys picked him up, put it this way, it hasn't been like okay, why did we pick this guy up? Like, it's a reason why they call him a leader on the team based off of his skill.
Right.
Like, he has 12 combined tackles on the season, total of 8, assists of 4, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception. He's playing pretty well. But when you can't keep your composure against your own teammates,
Right.
and then continue to put yourself in the bad spotlight of the media,
Right.
after being accused of, you know, hitting your girlfriend over the summer, coming off of that craziness, like it's obvious that you have a problem. And me personally, I feel like the Cowboys should not entertain that, because it's giving the Cowboys organization as a whole now a bad look.
It definitely is. I mean, that's how you act when you get mad or upset. You're just going to give the critics more ammunition
Exactly.
to basically condemn you as guilty to what they've already been saying. Like, you got to kind of play the game. So they're already saying all these things about you. If you don't want them to say these things about you, or you feel like these things are untrue that they're saying about you, then act accordingly.
Exactly.
Plain and simple.
Man up too. Please stop acting so childish. Because to be honest with you, it's childish almost.
Right.
To an extent. Regarding his
Right,
why are you going off and yelling at all your teammates, and especially out of all people, Des Bryant, who was injured on the sideline, looking like you're about to fight him.
Right.
Come on now.
That was crazy. Well,
That's all I gotta say.
all right. So we head over to Eric for this week's Street Corner.
Welcome to a new edition of Street Corner. On this edition, we're going to be asking the students of Cookman whether they like Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder or Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry. I mean, because crossovers are better, you feel me? He got his first ring, so you feel me? What is, Russell Westbrook doing?
This is a double-sided question, because when it comes to likability, I gotta believe that Russell Westbrook's the more likable player. But as far as if you like production and winning, obviously Stephen Curry's the guy. You want an ultimate competitor of what Russell Westbrook brings to the table: assists, rebounds, boards, steals. Russell Westbrook brings it all. But in terms of pizzazz, of lights and flashes and all that good stuff, of course, Stephen Curry and the whole world is second on down. So I think overall, I love me some Russell Westbrook, but in terms of winning, I wouldn't go with anyone else except for Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry. I mean, they won the NBA championship.
Steph Curry.
Is there a reason why? You can say no. It's all right.
He's a great family man, and he's kind of cute too.
Steph Curry.
Is there a reason why?
Yes, because his daughter's awesome.
I like Steph Curry more.
Is there a reason why?
He's just more of an offensive threat.
This is a really hard choice for me. Russell Westbrook is amazing. I mean, last year he had like 10 triple-doubles. I mean, who does that? But Steph Curry this year, he's averaging 32 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals a game. I think I'm going to go with Steph Curry this year, guys. Back to you, the studio.
All right. So
Oh boy.
we know what students feel. What do you guys think?
Can I go first on this
You
one?
can definitely go first
ahead,
on
take
this,
it.
because I know
All
you got
right.
a lot to say.
All right.
Just like Nick, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Shout out to Nick.
But I see there's a lot of Stephen Curry fans. I'm not surprised. Everybody likes to ride the wave of who's gonna be the next guy or whatever. Everybody says he's the best in the NBA, blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth, et cetera, et cetera. Look, I'm going to get straight to the point. Russell Westbrook is coming for that MVP spot. This season already, he's almost averaging a triple-double already. And I know people say, yeah, it's early in the season, Right. All right, let's use that same concept against Stephen Curry when he talks about Stephen Curry. Okay?
Hey, man, anyways. Discredit me.
Look, anyways, Russell Westbrook is averaging 25 points, 10.9 assists, 7.5 rebounds, and has a player efficiency rating, of 30.19. This guy is well above his career high stats already. Like I said, almost averaging a triple-double. Man, look. Kevin Durant is still trying to get back into the groove of things. Why are you laughing? I'm serious. Why are you laughing? Kevin Durant is still trying to get back into the groove of things, and I get the fact that, okay, this was once upon a time his team. No, it's Westbrook season now. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. Because Kevin Durant missed a few, he missed pretty much the whole season last season. He missed a few the season before that. So did Westbrook. They were on and off with their injuries. Right. But ever since last season, Westbrook has pretty much put this team on his shoulders, put Oklahoma City on his shoulders, and look, man, he's done pretty well. Even though they didn't make the playoffs last year, the Pelicans barely beat him out that 8th spot. But still, without a doubt now, the Thunder, they're looking good. They're looking very, very, very good. In my opinion, definitely.
Right, well,
no, hold on now. I still got a little bit more to say.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. Russell Westbrook plays better defense than Stephen Curry. Everybody likes to say, oh, well, how you going to say somebody's better than Stephen Curry? What can they do better than Stephen Curry? Stephen Curry has a better shot. I'll give him that. Stephen Curry probably has a little bit better offensive awareness. I'll give him that. Stephen Curry is probably maybe, and you would have to ask the players on the team this, maybe he's a better team player, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to who's going to put that ball in the hoop, who's going to be the aggressor on offense and defense, who's going to play relentlessly, who's not going to whine after every single call that doesn't go their way, that's Russell Westbrook.
Stop it.
That's Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is going to put the ball in the hoop no matter what, whether he has to go around you, through you, or shoot over you, as you can see watching the highlights. So that's all I have to say. If Russell Westbrook doesn't win MVP this year, I feel like it was rigged. And I'm with Dominique on that how she feels about the World Series being rigged. I feel like it would be rigged. If Russell Westbrook continues this play.
Now you want to use the whole rig.
If Russell Westbrook continues his play, like the way how he's playing now, the way how he started off the season, if this continues all the way to the end of the season and even into the playoffs before they announce the MVP, he should win it. If he doesn't, it was rigged. I'm sorry. Okay, Felix, go ahead.
First of all, I'm not going to treat my dog Steph as if he's Chris Paul whining after every call.
No, he does, though. He does. You see it.
Westbrook is the better overall player. Give you that.
Thank you. Oh, my gosh.
Most of the people that like to admit Westbrook is a better defender, like you said. Definitely more athletic. But Steph is a better shooter, much better shooter, and he turns the ball over way less.
I'll give him that.
Curry's averaging 32 points per game, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting over 50% from the field and 47 from 3, only averaging 2 turnovers a game. Westbrook is averaging 25 points per game, like you said, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, shooting 47% from the field, 35 from 3, and averaging 4 turnovers per game.
But he's doing it all for his team, though. Not saying that he has to. Look, hold on. Not saying that he has to, because you got to remember now.
Can I keep talking? You talk a lot. Let me go.
I'm just saying.
But I do think Curry has a better chance at MVP for the simple fact he's won one already. And 2, he doesn't have another superstar on his team that could possibly win it too.
Klay Thompson's not a superstar?
No.
Are you
Klay
serious?
Thompson's an all-star.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you
Yes,
serious?
I'm
Klay
serious.
Thompson is not a...
He's not.
First
Klay
of
Thompson
all-
averages 16 points per game. Name the next superstar that's averaging 16 points per game.
Okay, it's still... Remember now.
No,
it's still
name
the
a
beginning.
superstar that's averaging 16 points per game.
Oh, I can name a superstar that won MVP in the finals that averaged less than 16 points per game, and his name is Andre Iguodala.
I still don't think he should have won.
I think he should have, because people fail to realize that Stephen Curry went absent from games 2 through 4 in that finals. If it wasn't for Klay Thompson and Andre Iguodala, Stephen Curry would not have a ring on his finger right now. So you have to remember that. I'm sure Steph Curry knows that too.
If it wasn't for them, they might have not even made it without.
No, we're not talking about made it to the finals. We're talking about the finals. So you have to give them their credit.
You can't win the finals.
But look, you have to give them their credit where it's due.
Wait, you guys.
Yes.
Andre Iguodala didn't even start like that the whole season last year.
Exactly.
Barely got any playing time in it.
But when Steph Curry,
he took most of the job that Stephen Curry was more behind.
Exactly, and when Steph Curry's shot wasn't going in, when Steph Curry wasn't making these unbelievable shots,
double cover.
Please, Dellavedova shut him down by himself. Dellavedova did whatever he wanted to do in Game 3 against Stephen Curry. Okay.
The attention of the Cavaliers defense was focused on Steph Curry, was it not?
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
So if you're wide open when you're taking these shots, you better make them.
And he missed them. And he missed
Andre
them.
Iguodala made his shots.
Of course, Andre Iguodala made
You're
his
wide
shots.
open. You have to make them.
And Klay Thompson made his shots too, and honestly carried them through a few games in the season as well as the finals and playoffs. So Klay Thompson is a superstar.
You're changing the discussion.
I am, but at the same time, you can't discredit Klay Thompson.
I'm not discrediting him. I'm just saying he's not a superstar. He's an all-star, but he's not a superstar.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Star power. Nobody's going to see Golden State for Klay Thompson. They're going to go see Golden State for
obviously because of the fact that Stephen Curry has been the face of the Warriors since Monte Ellis left. So of course, yes, you have that. But this is the point I'm trying to make. Like Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson is Scottie Pippen to what Michael Jordan was. to what Stephen Curry is, quote unquote, Michael Jordan. Not trying to compare them, not at all. But I'm just saying, like, that's the 1-2 punch.
Got you.
Okay? Just like how Westbrook and KD, that's the 1-2 punch. But at the same time, you cannot discredit, like I did not discredit Kevin Durant of his superstardom now.
Gotcha,
he's just,
he is a superstar.
exactly, he's just coming off an injury. He's still trying to get back into the groove of things.
Like I said, Durant's averaging 28 points per game, not 16.
So, when you have...
What? And for your analytics, because I know you like analytics, that PER stat you love so much, Curry's PER is 37.23.
37.23.
Over 7 points higher than your dog Westbrook.
Look, I'll give him that, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to that argument, then I can go back on your side and say, well, KD isn't averaging 16 points a game, so that player efficiency has to go somewhere else besides Westbrook.
Which is why I think that Steph Curry has a better chance of winning MVP. He doesn't have another superstar that can hinder his PER.
I still feel like you just really disrespected Klay Thompson.
I'm not disrespecting him. He's an all-star. I will give him that. You act like being an all-star is being 16th man on the team.
I know it's not like that. It's not like that. I don't want to give you guys that reaction like I'm saying an all-star is a scrub. It's not like that. I just feel like I was about to say Stephen Curry again. I just feel like Klay Thompson deserves a little bit more respect from my good friend Felix Reyes Jr. over here. That's all it is.
I'm just saying, he's not a superstar.
So
Marc Gasol, all-star, not a superstar. DeAndre Jordan, all-star, not a superstar.
Well, yeah, okay. I'll agree with that one. Marc Gasol, that can go either or.
Carmelo Anthony, superstar.
Nah, I think he's
yeah, that can go either or. That can go either or.
Actually started off a good season. And I just like to say, Singapore. Was that his name?
Oh no, that's Singapore.
Singapore.
Singapore is a location.
No, Porzingis.
Porzingis.
I'm sorry for mispronouncing the name.
Porzingis.
I swear I cannot pronounce that name.
It's okay.
It's not a bust.
Oh no.
He is not a bust.
Far from it.
Actually, number 4 rookie to have scored the highest so far this season.
He is the put-back god.
He is above Jaleel Okafor. So, who's supposedly be number 1?
Well,
Candidate for number 1 overall. So I just want to put out there that, the Knicks are almost up there. They're coming for Westbrook and Stephen Curry. They are taking the East.
How about y'all worry about the Brooklyn Nets first? Y'all take back over New York. Y'all take back over New York first.
Smaller first.
Yeah, think smaller.
We don't have to worry about small teams like that. small situations that we just.
You are in a small situation.
No, we're not.
You're in the Big Apple, but in a small situation.
The small situation
We
in the
still
Big
run
Apple.
New York. Because who comes to Madison Square Garden to see play? The Knicks. Who goes to the Barclays Center? Nobody.
Jay-Z goes.
Jay-Z goes, Beyonce
And
goes.
Where
Of-
has Jay-Z been? Have y'all heard about Jay-Z lately? Okay, thank you.
But
All right.
anyway, wait. Who do you think has a better chance first before we move on? Who do you think has a better chance of making the finals? OKC or the Warriors?
I would probably have to lean, and it's not even because of Russell Westbrook, but I would probably have to lean towards the Warriors. I mean, excuse me. Wow.
His true heart shows.
No. I would
His
have to
true
lean.
feelings.
I would have to lean towards the Thunder. I'm sorry. It's just everybody. Steph Curry, Warriors this. Steph Curry, Warriors that. It's like, I don't know. It's like the new thing to be a Warriors fan.
Hey,
Wow. But anyways, yes, I feel like it's the Thunder just because I feel like when everything is clicking for the Thunder, Kevin Durant's clicking, Russell Westbrook's clicking, Anthony Morrow, Deion Waiters. When everybody on that team is doing their job, everybody's doing their thing. Ernest Cantor, everybody's doing good. Serge Ibaka, everyone. They're unstoppable. Steven Adams coming off the bench. They have a really good team. I'm talking about overall 12-man roster. When everybody's clicking, they are unstoppable. Nobody can beat them. I like them over any team in the NBA.
Warriors too?
The Warriors too. I mean, I'm talking about I like them over the Warriors too.
I think the Warriors got a better chance of making it. I just think their team is deeper. I really
And
do
they have
think
the same team.
that they can. Yeah, they have basically the same team. They brought them back.
You think they're deeper than the Thunder though? Truthfully?
Yeah.
I think they're, when it comes down to the depth, I feel like they're match for match, but I feel like the Thunder have more talent on their bench.
Nah, I
To
feel
be
like,
honest with you.
Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala on the bench.
it's kind of like they kind of
Mo
match the match.
Spates.
Like
That's
you
what-
said.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
I feel like the Warriors still have a more.
They'll probably most people. I'm not knocking you for picking the Warriors because most people would pick the Warriors just based off the fact that they're coming off of a NBA championship.
And then they're like setting already records of scoring high already.
Right.
Yeah.
In their
They're
games.
second in overall offense, but OKC is right behind them. in third.
Exactly.
But, defense wins championships, as we've seen, and Golden State is 7th in points allowed, and OKC is 25th in points allowed.
Well,
So
I mean that
might
comes
catch
with
them.
that comes with the whole, okay, let's get this team back together, rotate people back into the offense, get them straight back on defense. Everybody knows that Kevin Durant's not really known for his defense. That's where usually Russell Westbrook comes in.
Right.
So if we can get Kevin Durant to commit more on defense, and I'm sure the Russell Westbrook.
Tough with this foot injury.
Exactly, and I'm sure the Russell Westbrook syndrome will rub off on Kevin Durant by mid-season. I'm almost positive it will, because everybody's in Kevin Durant's ear like, oh, since this is Russell Westbrook's team now, are you going to go to the Wizards and all that? And I'm sure, I don't want to try to make like predictions on how people are thinking, but I'm sure if anybody was in that predicament, they'll be like, but this was my team once upon a time.
Right.
Yes,
so
Once upon a time, story.
So I'm sure he would try to amp his game up to match, if not surpass, Russell Westbrook's, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Everybody on that team has to catch up to Westbrook.
Exactly, and that's what I'm hoping for. And if they do that, I like them to have a better chance.
Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Indeed.
Well, that was our NBA topics. Hot topics. I'm sorry. So do we have a
Top 5 this
Top
week.
5, let's get it.
Let's get right into it.
Let's go.
Right here we have Tommy Armstrong for the 2-yard touchdown run.
He better not celebrate.
Michigan State bulldozes the defender.
Ooh, get big though.
Number 4, Janarion Grant. Now watch this.
Generion.
Watch how he hits the hole. Boom. Gone.
Ooh,
98 yards
that's fast.
for a touchdown return versus Michigan.
That's
it was a
fast.
bad weekend for Michigan.
Woo.
For Michigan teams.
Wow.
You know that's what we do in Miami when somebody get run down.
Gotcha. Now watch this. Derrick Rose steps on the dime and gives you 9 cents change. Look at that. Exactly.
There we
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
Taj,
Now that's the Rose I like to see. Not the Rose that's talking about free agency 2 years from now.
Just play, man.
Just play the game,
Like
man.
back it up, up.
We play to win the game. That's
Right.
all you got to do.
Number 2, Russell Westbrook.
Look who it
prepare for
is.
takeoff.
Look who it is. Boom! Let's go. Look at that. I would like to channel my inner Westbrook every day.
Your inner as Westbrook is everything.
Funked on him.
Let's go.
Look how he look back like, is anybody come? Okay, here we
I'm
go.
loving their uniforms though.
Definitely. I'm liking the orange.
Deception.
Look, tomahawk
That
slam.
look like a 2K replay. Right though.
And number one, we got some trickery from the same time.
This is
Look
ridiculous.
at this.
Can we run it back, please? I don't think they saw that.
Wait,
How do you?
Can we run it back, please?
How do you just let this happen? He didn't even look when
Wow.
he threw the ball.
The special teams coach has to be out of his mind to think of this. But the fact that it worked, he's a genius. That is ridiculous. He flicked it behind his back. Who would have?
Oh my god.
They had no idea what was going on.
He flicked it behind his
So,
back.
I mean-
That is crazy.
Alright, man, we get it. That was good though.
Shout out to Burt on making the top 5.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if this was basketball or football.
No good pass.
No look pass for the touchdown.
Well, that was.
How did that happen?
Hey, I didn't see that one play coming.
That's
Well.
crazy.
All right, well, that's all we have for you today. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at VCU Sports Corner. From Felix Reyes Jr. and Timothy White Jr. and myself, Dominique Williams. Don't forget to keep sports in your corner.
Find Ashley Santiago.
This is our time, and yeah, we gon' shine. You better put your blockers on before you get blind. Wildcats gon' win.